Tales of Veldrith. Created by Matty Taylor. Book 6, Eira's Reckoning.
Episode 62. Vestinus Reborn.
The sky above the shattered pinnacle tore itself apart. Black lightning lashed between the floating spires, thunder rolled like drums of war, and the fortress at the centre pulsed with the heartbeat of the Void Heart. Eira led the charge across the Void Bridge. Behind her, the patchwork host of Jorvik's guards, woodsmen and broken cultists roared as they advanced. At the far side, Tharivor Kesh waited by the altar. Cloaked in shadow, the keystone in his hand burned with sickly light, feeding the Void Heart's glow.
"You come too late."
Kesh's voice rolled across the storm.
"The ley lines bend to me now."
With a gesture, he unleashed a tide of void fire. The bridge shook as black flames surged forward. Shields splintered, men screamed, and only Leona's quick hand, hurling a vial that burst into a wall of green smoke, kept the flames from devouring them whole. Eira pressed forward, teeth clenched, but with every step, the pull of the Void Heart dragged at her chest, threatening to tear her apart from the inside. The battle broke into chaos. Hunters clashed with cultists, spilling from the fortress gates, blades striking sparks in the storm-lit dark. Brander fought at the front, his spear cutting down foe after foe, while Leona darted through the melee, leaving trails of fire and smoke. And yet, Tharivor was untouchable. He stood at the altar, keystone raised high, the ley lines themselves writhing at his command. Each sweep of his hand cast whole ranks aside like leaves before a storm. Eira stumbled, blood slick on her brow. She knew they could not win like this. Not without more. Not without him. She dropped to her knees, pressing her palm against the cracked stone. Beneath her, the ley lines screamed in pain, their flow strangled by the Void Heart's pull. She shut her eyes.
"Vestinus, if you're still there, answer."
The ground shook. A jolt of energy tore up her arm, burning but not destroying. She cried out, but did not let go. From the storm above, a shape began to form. Light bled through the cracks between the spires, weaving itself into a figure. Horns curved first, then shoulders, then the towering shape of a warrior, clad not in steel, but in crimson skin, veined with glowing ley energy. Vestinus. He landed upon the bridge with a thunderclap, eyes burning like molten gold. His body shimmered, half solid, half threaded with the currents of the ley lines. Where he stepped, the void fire recoiled. The army froze, awe stealing the breath from every throat. Even Tharivor's expression wavered for the first time.
"This cannot be,"
Kesh spat.
"You were broken, scattered."
Vestinus lifted his blade, no longer plain steel, but a weapon burning with coursing ley light. His voice carried over the battlefield both echo and thunder. "I am what you made me, and what she called me back to be." The sight of him rekindled the host's courage. Jorvik's guards surged forward, their cries rising like fire. Brander fought with new fury, spear striking true. Leona hurled vial after vial, her explosions lighting the storm. But it was Vestinus who shattered the enemy's line. He swept his blade through a wall of void tendrils, and they split apart like cobwebs before fire. Each strike sent pulses of ley energy rippling outward, knocking cultists to the ground. Yet his power was wild. Where the blade struck too deep, cracks tore through the bridge itself. When he raised his hand, bolts of ley light arced not only into the foe, but into the storm, setting spires trembling dangerously. Eira rushed to his side, steadying him with a hand on his arm. His skin burned hot, lines of light pulsing beneath it.
"Vestinus,"
she whispered.
"You're back."
He looked down at her, eyes fierce but flickering with pain. "Back," he said, voice tight, but not whole, not safe. Together, they turned their eyes to Tharivor Kesh, who clutched the keystone tight, his pale face twisted between rage and fear. The final confrontation had begun.
your prayer a whispered word, a flicker of a world restored.